Wait, are you ready? Are y'all ready? Everybody's ready? Okay. Well, class, today we got a little bit of fog action going, as well as a little bit of a golf action. Type of wood, you know. So we ready today? More like let's go. Let's go. All right. You ready now? Okay. How y'all doing today? Are y'all pumped?
Yeah.
I like math. Man, come on, feel another pride. I need to hear how pumped y'all are about math. Yeah. Not bad. A little better. All right. As I said, today we're going to be going over fog and golf. Everybody see that all right? Yeah. All right. So essentially, fog and golf is probably like the easiest thing you'll ever do in and out of the 2 class. All right. Basically, what it is, this is the fog and your golf. That little circle there is not actually an O, it's a composite, which means F composite G, which written out in the form it's supposed to be is that right there. Everybody understand that?
Yeah.
And the same thing for the golf. G composite F, and that's how it's written out. So if we were to have, let's say, let's see what we're getting here. F of X equals 3 and G of X equals 2 here, all we would do is for the fog, we would just plug it in 2, just like that. Okay, pretty simple. And then the same thing for the golf. We would just plug in the F of X term. Everybody got it?
Yeah.
Don't sound too pumped about this, huh? I mean, I'm enjoying the fog. How about y'all? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah! Good deal. So that was pretty simple, but we're going to do something a little more complex just to get y'all, you know, real familiar with it. All right. So here we have two equations. F of X equals X squared plus 8X plus 16, and then we have G of X equals X minus 4. Now, as I said, who can tell me what we got to do here?
You gotta plug it in.
Plug it in. Very good. What's your name?
Okay.
You get a good start for the day. Good job. All right. So first, we'll just plug in the G of X for the X term over here. All right. So for every X, we're going to plug in X minus 4. All right. Like so. Now from here, you basically just simplify. So don't forget here, when you have an exponent, to square everything on the inside of the parentheses, right? So we're going to get X squared plus 16. Does everyone see how I got the 16?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about the minus 8x?
The minus 8x. Sorry.
Because x minus 4 times x minus 4 would be x squared plus 16 minus 8x. Because you got the minus 8x behind there.
Yeah, Johnny.
You're a very smart student. Can you tell me how you got that? Because I don't see.
Okay. I know you're trying to trick us just like you did yesterday, because you said you had us write it out there with the FOIL. X minus 4 times x minus 4 is x squared minus 4x minus 4x plus the 16. So you're always trying to trick us. So just write it down as x squared minus 8x plus the 16. Because you're always trying to trick us. We love you, but you're always trying to trick us.
Very good. What is your name? Tommy? Very good. You get a gold star as well today. All right. So here, basically, we just simplify. Multiply 8 times everything inside the parentheses. So we're going to get 8x minus 32 plus 16. Everybody see where we're at right now?
Yep.
Everybody good with that? Yay, math! No, you're yay, math. Come on. Yay, math!
Copyright infringement.
All right. So from here, basically, we want to add like terms, see if anything cancels out, which the negative 8x and the positive 8x, those are going to cancel out. And then 16 and 16, what does that make? Can anybody do that for me? 32, very good. So we have negative 32 here. Those are going to cancel out. So we are left with x squared.
I told you, and you always do it with the easy problems too. You knew everything was going to cancel out. You're just making us feel stupid.
Well, of course, it's my job. All right. So now we're going to move over to the g of x. And basically what we have to do is plug this equation, not the solution, the equation, in for x here. So we're going to get x squared plus 8x plus 16 minus 4. And from here you just simplify again. You get x squared plus 8x plus 12. Bada bang, bada boom. Does everybody see where we're at?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you do. Do we have any questions?
No, but that's factorable. That's actually a perfect square trinomial too. X squared plus 8x plus 12. We learned from the other day's lesson that that would be x plus 6 times x plus 2. Just in case you wanted us to factor that one also.
Well, it wasn't a requirement, but due to the fact that you pointed it out, you're going to get another gold star.
Woo woo.
Congratulations. You're getting. Hey, don't call me, everybody. Don't call me. All right. Paige, you better keep up. All right. So from here, basically we just need to find what x can't equal. So x not equal -6 or -2. Now, how do you figure? How do I figure? Yeah. Well, I'm a teacher.
Why can't it be this?
Oh, he's trying to tell us that g of x was in the denominator. He's remembering something we did from the other lesson when we were doing quotient rule. That's cool. Next example.
Next example. All right. Well, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to my buddy.
Alright. Mr. Frank, that was Mr. White also there. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide this on up, and we're gonna do another problem we see here. And this problem's gonna be x plus 7 for the f of x, and the g of x will equal x squared plus 10x plus 21. In this one, there's always, even though Mr. White didn't get to notice, is that there's always going to be one that's easy and there's always going to be one that's hard. It's always easy to figure that out after you do the problem. So we're going to start with our f of x problem first. And we're just going to plug this g of x one in for this f of x one. So as we go here, we're going to put that in parentheses just because x squared plus 10x plus 21 plus 7. As we go along, we're just going to add these. As you can tell, this will be the easiest one right here. So it'll be x squared plus 10x plus 28. Box it in, answer is done. Is there any questions about that one?
So
Yes.
that's your fog. That one's your fog, right?
Yes, that's my fault.
Okay.
Thank you for the questions, sir. As we go on, we're going to do the golf over here. Because I am Tiger Woods, I'm the AKA Tiger Woods. So we're going to plug this one in right here for x. So it's going to be x plus 7 squared plus 10x times x plus 7, close your parentheses, plus your 21. Don't forget about that. That is one of the most forgettable problems you can have. So as we go in here, as Mr. White had done over here, we got to factor this out, so we're going to get x squared over here. We're going to do a x plus 14x plus 49 plus 10x plus 70 plus 21. As we go here, we're just going to break it down to x squared. Add your x's right here. That will give you 28x.
Tiger Woods, we can't see.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Miss Loretta. I'm gonna get to it. Right here we're gonna have. Sorry about that. Let me go and slide that up. Add this 49, this 70, and this 21. Don't forget about that 21. As you add 49, 21, step 1 in that 9 makes 10. You will get 70 plus 70 How does that work out? That's weird. 140. Right there, you got a thing. You can factor if you want, or you may not factor, as Mr. White had included. It's really done right here. Most steps after this are pretty easy.
Wait,
Yes.
why is it 28? It's 14 plus 10.
Oh, yes, that is right, Miss Pools. Thank you for saying that. You know, that's it. Gotta go ahead right over it. No need for erasing.
Well, let's get to gold star. All right. Good job, Mr. St. Joe. Where did you put these other problems?
Oh, Mr. White, let me go ahead and show you how. I might have hit it from you right here, but I'm gonna slide it over. And our other problems are right here. Mr. White, right here. There you go.
All right.
Thank you,
So we're
Mr.
gonna-
Woods.
Yes, thank you. Round of applause for the best golfer in the world.
Yeah.
Under Rory McIlroy. All right. So, no, that is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. So we're going to continue on with a little more fog and golf and whatnot. So here, we have another equation. Simple f of x equals x plus 2, and g of x equals x squared plus 12x plus 8.
Wasn't McElroy the guy from Tin Cup? The guy that Kevin Costner played?
No.
Okay.
Good try.
No, man.
Yeah.
Tim McElroy.
It's okay, Tommy. Don't strain you. All right. Yeah, just golf is not your thing. You're more of a fog kind of guy, but that's okay. All right. So here, basically, we're just going to plug in. Again, it's pretty simple for Mr. D-Row. All right. So we're going to plug in the g of x term, or the x term over here, because I like to do it that way. It doesn't matter, but whatever you want to do. The x term, plug that in, plus, I'm sorry, plus 2. Keep me on my toes. All right. Now, who can tell me what we're going to do first?
Anybody?
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 We're
Anybody?
gonna add the 2.
Add the 2?
Yeah.
Who said that? It's foggy here.
Ready?
Miss Tidwell, you get a gold star.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, Miss Tidwell. That's what I'm talking about.
I think that might have been silver star work, but
It's not up to you.
Don't be such a negative Nancy.
All right. So, as she said, we just add the 2 grounds down confusing. Doesn't match up. There it is. Okay, yeah. Now we add the 2 to this little pipe right here. Get x squared plus 12x plus 10. Bada bing, bada boom. There's your answer. All right, so now we're going to plug in this, not this, this. So all the x terms hold by count. Everybody understand that?
Yes, we do, Mr.
Oh,
White.
yeah.
No problem.
So this is the golf, right?
This is the golf. Yes. This is Rory McIlroy's domain here. All right. So for every x term, we're going to plug in x plus 2. X plus 2 squared. Plus 2 plus 8. Everybody see how we got there? I'm sorry. Everybody with me?
What is with you?
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway, so now we have to simplify. We're going to square this first. Get x squared plus 2x plus 4. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be 4x?
Would it be 4x? I did have it right the first time. Thank you. I'm keeping you on your toes. That's all. Plus 4x plus 4. We're going to simplify this out and get 12x plus 24 plus 8. Now you combine like terms. We have a plus 4 here, 24, that's 28. Plus 8 is 36. So we're going to have x squared. That's 12x. Oh, I'm sorry. We have a 4x and a 12. Wait.
Mr. White, I can't see.
Sorry, Loretta. Get you some bifocals, huh? Alright. So we have a 4x and a 12x. You're going to combine those. Get 16x plus
Mr.
36.
White,
Yeah.
the paper sideways.
Well, I had to make an adjustment for Miss Loretta. Okay, now, are we okay? Everybody can see?
Yes. Good.
Loretta, you good?
I'm good. Thank you.
Box that in. It's not pretty, but there is your solution. 100%. Foggin go. Are there any questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
The movie guy's name was Roy McElroy, wasn't it?
So avoid that question.
I told you. No.